What's up everybody, Coach Schmills here, coming at you with a brand new Halo Infinite video. And in this video we gotta talk about the ranked system in Halo Infinite. And a lot of people are raging, even pro players, but developers have already spoken about changes coming soon. So there's a lot we gotta break down, but go to the GameLeap website right now down below. If you want to climb to high Onyx and beyond, you gotta go check out our in-depth breakdowns. We just did one of the Rayleigh finals match and it's really freaking sick, so you gotta go check it out right now down below. Now, the first thing that we gotta talk about is actually some pushback against the map Behemoth. And Behemoth has been getting a lot of slack in Halo Infinite in Ranked because of how different it is from the other maps. It's a very wide open map that only supports the game mode Capture the Flag, and a lot of players really dislike Behemoth. First off, just in Ranked in general, it feels really open. There's a lot of open line of sight, and if you start losing in that game, it can feel like you just get spawn camped over and over again. And add to that SWAT, which is just absolutely awful on Behemoth, where you could definitely get spawn camped again and again, and there's almost no counterplay. Now, someone on Twitter stated, quote, "Why is Behemoth still in Ranked?" And Andrew Witz, who is the head multiplayer designer in Halo Infinite, and the person that we're going to be referencing a lot today, said this, quote, "It is in Ranked because internally we felt good about how it functions with the BR starts. HDS felt like it was not ready for the stage just yet, so we decided to keep it in matchmaking to get feedback on targeted edits we could make to it. Got feedback on the friction points of the map, question mark. And then the response was, quote, "The map just feels too open around the bases. You can kill all four and they have 5 different spawn points to be able to shoot the flag, back base, either side of base, and even spawn towards towers. Feels like there's no flow to the map." And this is something that's really interesting. This is the only map that's excluded from all the pro scenes and pro tournaments. So it's definitely interesting how they put it into Ranked, but they're trying to get data on potentially changing the map. And I really want to know down below what your experience is with Behemoth and how you would change it if you could actually change up the design of the map. How would you make the map flow a lot better and feel a lot better to play? Or do you love the map? I want to hear your opinion about all that down below. Now, the next thing that we need to talk about is just Ranked in general, because a lot of people are very frustrated with the Ranked matchmaking, and there are way too many problems to count. If I had to list them, which I do, I would say the big problems are, 1, cheaters, which is definitely a problem. I don't think it's as big of a problem as it's painted out to be, but it's definitely a problem when you get to the highest tiers of Onyx. Very bad servers that not only have really jarry latency, but very high ping and being put into a server that is not in your area at all. And then 3, way too much emphasis on performance as opposed to winning, causing players to do all sorts of things, even in high Onyx, like only go for kills rather than play the objective, because the system really rewards you for getting high kills rather than actually winning the game. Now, even pro players like Snipe Down said, quote, "Halo Infinite matchmaking makes me never want to play Halo again," end quote. And this is a lot coming from Snipe Down, someone who literally was at the top of Apex, quit Apex to come to freaking Halo Infinite and play and grind Halo Infinite from the top level. Has a lot of history dominating Halo in the past, gets signed to FaZe, a really sick team, and it's really bad if he swapped over and is absolutely hating grinding Ranked. It's not a good look for Halo as a whole, and it's definitely not a good look for the matchmaking system. And there's others like Flamesword responding to a post saying if they could change one thing about Halo Infinite, what are they changing? Saying, quote, "Would have to be the Halo matchmaking system. I would love to see the rank system reworked, maybe similar to Apex where it costs you something to enter rank, maybe even a specific CSR before ever being able to search rank play, just something else." And we're referencing back to Andrew Witz, who is the lead multiplayer designer, stating, quote, "MM and ranked are topics that are very high on the priority list when we get back." So keep in mind, most of 343 office is still on vacation for holiday. However, they will be back at the start of January, which is only in a couple of days. And that's one of the big things that is very high on their priority list, is to completely fix and address a lot of the changes in Ranked. Now, a big question that comes to everyone's mind is, what are the big problems that they deem need to be fixed the most? And that's really where we want some sort of transparency for the devs. We want to know what they deem problems in Ranked, What are the big things they're gonna fix? What do they deem problems in Halo? And what is the timeline that things are gonna get done? I think a roadmap is very important, maybe 2 roadmaps. One for the casual side of the game, talking about adding more casual modes, talking about changing the cosmetic system of monetization, and then another big roadmap for ranked. How are they gonna solve some of the big ranked problems? What are they gonna be doing for the future of ranked? What modes are they gonna be adding? What are they going to add new to the game? What weapons are they gonna introduce down the line? There's so many questions we have. I think first, they need to fix all the problems before they talk about new stuff, but it'd be really good to have an overarching timeline that we can reference so then we kind of know when things are coming down the pipeline. But I am happy that they are going to make ranked a very big priority when they come back, because I think it's one of the most important things to make sure that the competitive audience doesn't get fed up with playing the game and make it so ranked is something that is worthwhile to grind. Because right now, it's feeling a little bit hit or miss, but I want to hear your experience with that down below. And go to the GameLeap website right now if you want to climb to Onyx and above. We have in-depth breakdowns, map guides, aim courses, and everything you need to absolutely dominate your opposition. So do yourself a favor and go check it out right now down below.